Good afternoon, Sharks fans. Welcome into Joshua's Creek here in Oakville, Ontario. We're getting set here for U22 Elite action between your Barrie Junior Sharks and the Oakville Junior Hornets. We're a little later coming on the air this afternoon as the Oakville Junior Hornets were celebrating their seniors today. Congratulations to all the graduating seniors on the Oakville Junior Hornets Club. We certainly wish you all the best as you move forward in your endeavors. I'll bring you into the rink here as we get set to take the ice here for warm-up. This is game 39 of the regular season, so we're very fastly approaching the playoffs. Only 3 more regular season games left for the Barrie Sharks. After today, they travel down the 401 over to Durham and take on the Durham West Junior Lightning, and that's going to be an exciting matchup as well as today's matchup. The last time these two squads faced off against each other was just recently back on February the 9th, and it was a 1-0 victory for the Oakville Junior Hornets. As you can see them warming up. The Sharks have yet to take to the ice, but they are going to be coming here shortly. If you were with us last week, you remember that the Barrie Junior Sharks faced off against the Etobicoke Junior Dolphins and came up just a bit short, suffering a 3-1 loss to the Dolphins. Currently, after last night's games, the Oakville Junior Hornets are sitting in 13th place, and the Barrie Junior Sharks are sitting in 7th. Barrie wanting to move up in the standings as they try to solidify their spot for the playoffs. It's going to be the top 16 teams that make the playoffs. First faces 16th, second versus 15th, and so on. If the playoffs were to start today, Barrie would be taking on Kingston. But Barrie will not settle for 7th place. They want to move up. Other games in action here for U22 Elite. As I just set here my clock here for 20 minutes. All right. There's 4.5 minutes here set for warm-up. But other U22 Elite action, Windsor is visiting North York, and that score is 4-0 in favor of the Storm. London is visiting Mississauga, and when I checked in on that score, it was 3-1 in favor of the Hurricanes. Whitby is up 1-0 on Brampton, and other games getting going here, which I'll check in on in the intermission. The Ottawa Senators are facing Stony Creek. Ridley College is visiting Nepean. Waterloo is visiting the Arrows. Cambridge is visiting the Ottawa 67s. Central York is visiting the Burlington Barracudas, and that should be a fantastic matchup. I can't wait to look at that one. But the one I'm interested in is the 6:25 start for the Etobicoke Junior Dolphins as they're in Durham West today before Barrie takes them on tomorrow. And the last game on the roster here, Blue Water taking on Leaside. That's a 7:40 start. I do have a starting lineup available, at least for the Junior Sharks. Starting in net today is number 74, Ava Zador. On defense, number 44, Kathleen Dion, and it's great to have her back in the lineup after her injury last weekend. And number 91, Moi Moi Lu. Sonia Mehta is a scratch today, and she certainly will be missed out of the lineup today. And taking her spot today is number 55, Piper Seben, and she has visited us before from Mississauga. On the forward line, number 9, May 7, number 29, Jenny Keller, and number 82, Kate Stewart. 2:42 remaining in the warm-up. I am flying solo today. Big shout out to my partner, Josh McCann. I do miss you today, but I do wish you well. And I'm looking forward to having you back alongside me tomorrow afternoon in Durham. I don't know what I would do without Josh by my side this year. I'm so happy to have Josh. Tim and Josh and I started the season. Tim hasn't been with us in a while, and we certainly miss him. But Josh, I don't know what I would do without my right arm guy. So I do miss you, and I cannot wait to have you in the lineup tomorrow. The top 8 in the standings right now. I'll quickly go over that. Etobicoke holding down first place at 96 points. Whitby with 95. Stony Creek Sabres in third place with 93. Durham West in fourth place with 87. Mississauga with 84. Burlington with 83. Barrie holding down 7th with 82, but hoping to leapfrog over Burlington with 3 points today. Double check and see. I don't know. Yeah, Burlington is in action against Central York, and we'll see how that fans out later this afternoon. Central York is holding down 8th place. And they are just barely 1 point above the Ottawa Sens looking in. Like I said, if the playoffs were to start today, London would take on Etobicoke. Cambridge would take on Whitby. Waterloo would take on Stony Creek. Oakville would take on Durham West. Leaside would take on Mississauga. Nepean would take on Burlington. Kingston would take on Barrie. And the Ottawa Senators would take on Central York. But that's today. Everybody has at least 3 games yet to play. I think only one team, Waterloo, has got 5 games yet to play. Everybody else has 3 or 4. So we'll see how that shakes out. Wrapping up the final minute of warm-up, so we'll get set for player introductions, our national anthem, and of course, the drop of the puck. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, my name is Cheryl Gilroy. Thank you for joining us here on the live stream this afternoon. So happy bringing the action here from Oakville, Ontario. Stand by for the game. Alrighty, let's see if I can get my corner here. Yep. Alright. Sharks will have their powwow. Hornets will have their powwow over here. And we'll get set for player introductions. I'm so happy. It is a cold day, but it's a beautiful day here in Oakville, Ontario. Bright and sunny. Spring is coming. It's March the 1st. It was awesome to flip the calendar over. Player introductions coming up. On defense, number 44, Kathleen Dion. Number 91, Moi Moi Lu. On forward, number 9, May Severn. Number 29, Jenny Keller. And number 82, Kate Stewart. Starting in net today is number 74, Ava Zador. She's got a record of 11-4 and a save percentage is .957. For Oakville, number 47, Addie Kramer. And number 82, Milla Carter. On the forward, number 4, Georgia Cunliffe. Number 22, Haley Tanti. And number 21, Sadie D'Angela. And starting in net, number 31, Charlotte Payne with a record of 9-15 and a save percentage of .920. Now time for O Canada. As we get set here for puck drop, just a reminder, the Sharks are back in action tomorrow afternoon at 2:30 down in Durham West. And then next weekend, the final 2 games of the regular season. Ottawa Senators and Brampton visit us. And on March the 8th is our seniors night. And I'm looking forward to that. I believe we have 8 graduating seniors, so I'm very much looking forward to recognizing them It's been a heck of a year. I don't believe it's gone by so fast as Ava Sador takes up residence between the pipes. We'll get set for face-off. It's going to be Cunliffe, I believe, in the face-off dot. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Kate Stewart for the Barrie Sharks, and we are underway. Sharks do take possession of that puck right away after the face-off and bring it into the Hornets' end. And I guess maybe I should call it the Hornets' nest and the Shark tank tonight. Severn trying to work her stick onto the puck. Cunliffe for Oakville takes over. Behind the net minder, and in the near side corner, it's the Sharks trying to dig it out and get it out in front. It's May Severn again trying to get it out in front. Jenny Keller waiting in the slot for a pass. Severn holding on. Puck trickles back down into the near side corner. Oakville trying to clear the zone. Sharks still on the hunt. Dion manning the blue line. Down low behind the goal line as the Hornets reclaim possession of that puck and they look to clear it out. Just pops over that blue line. Sharks put it back in play in the Hornets' end. Hornets will send it off the boards and into the neutral zone. Back into the Shark end, that is Ella Lloyd shooting it over to Riley Scorgi. Kathleen Dion working it forward to Alex Dusaume as she tries to cut in towards the middle. She'll go behind the net. Big circle around looking for a free stick. Ella Lloyd and Shannon Pearson looking for that pass. Pearson will try to claim that puck out of the corner and bring it out. Lloyd loses an edge. Stands right back up, and the puck will clear out to neutral. Marin Jugnot sending it back to Shannon Pearson, who puts it right back up to Ella Lloyd. That'll be a whistle for offside. Icing, and we'll have a face-off. Back in the Sharks' end. We're just getting going here in the first minute and a half of the first period here in Oakville, Ontario. Shannon Pearson in for the face-off. Down in the corner. Little hard to see that corner from this angle. I do apologize. Puck will escape and come all the way down into the Hornets' end. No icing. That's waved off right away. Jessica Vreed trying to give it chase for the Sharks. Out into the neutral zone for Tingy. Interception by Charette. Sharks doing all they can to maintain control on the Hornets' end. Down over for Olivia Letty, and now back at the blue line for Piper Seven, our call-up for today from the Mississauga Hurricanes. Oakville taking over. Oakville just facing off against Barrie not that long ago, almost a month ago, back up in Barrie, Ontario, as a 1-0 victory. Number 68, Olivia Nelson, making the game-winning goal in that one. Just a 1-0 victory. Oakville taking a big cycle and moving it to the neutral zone. It'll go off a couple of sticks. That's Friggy. Sharks really doing a great job keeping it down in the Oakville end, but they want to get it out in front. Get a shot in on net. Over to the far side and past Pearson. Held on to by Samantha Larmont, but Oakville puts it down in play in the Sharks' ends. The door out of her net to give it to Lou. Oakville holds on to it. That's Cunliffe. Trying to put it out in front. Bank off the boards, up and down. Trying to settle that puck down. Held on to at the blue line. Shooting over. And now behind Zador. Moy Lou trying to backhand pass it up to Urbach. That works. Here's Shannon Pearson. Pass over to Larmond. In she comes. Tries a centering pass and direct in on net. Oakville taking over through neutral. Weaving around. Trying to get it and play in the slot. Instead, the Oakville Hornet goes into the corner. She looks all right as she gets up. Out into the neutral zone. Jenny Keller trying to cut it off. Here's Carter for Oakville. Coming over that blue line, trying to center it. Goes into the corner instead. Nelson holds on to it at that blue line. Is there a battle here in the near side board? Sutton puts it back to Dion. She'll slide it up to Keller. She's all by herself in the Oakville end. Puts it in on net just over the crossbar. Oakville gets it out of harm's way and sends it down. No icing. Marin Jugnot taking her time. Will chip it off the boards to Scorgi. Goes by everybody, though, into the Hornets' end. There'll be a battle there. It's Giacomo Nadano trying to get her stick on it. Back out in front. Scorgi can't find it. Urbach doing her best. Scorgi back on the hunt. She'll send it around the boards to the blue line for Ella Lloyd. Lloyd putting it down over the crossbar again. Hornets defense getting in on it. Trying to send it up to Tiggy. Alex Dusome trying to get a shot off. Scorgi trying again, but picked up by the Hornets, and they will clear it to neutral. Ella Lloyd over to Urbach. Hornets are on a change. Maybe some space here for Urbach. Tries to send it forward to Charette. Doesn't quite deflect. Over to Tanti for Oakville. Oakville coming in over the blue line. Back pass for Carter, and it will escape out to the neutral zone. Oakville back on their own end, sending it all the way down, and that will be icing against the Oakville Hornets. Long time without a whistle. We'll have a face-off here in the Oakville end. Face-off won by the Sharks. Trying to hold on the puck at the blue line. Charette sends it down low. Pearson now on the job. Looks like there's going to be a penalty called here. First power play is going to go for Oakville. As Olivia Letty is going to sit in the sin bin. I did not see what the infraction is. First power play of the game goes to Oakville. Let's see what they can do with it. On the near side boards. Back to Carter at the blue line. Grimacombe tries to go in. Deflection just past the far side post. What an opportunity there by Oakville. Puck will trickle out to the neutral zone. Here's Carter. Tripping is the call on Olivia Letty. Payne will leave it for her defense. Out for Nelson. Nelson will bring it in, chipping it off the boards and following it up. Grimacombe now with the puck. Out in front. To the point for Stiefling. To the far side boards. Fire in. Isidore with the save. Back out to the point for Stiefling. Down low for Grimacombe. On the far side. Fire! Deflected away. Hornets doing a great job cycling that puck around. Trying to get it out in front by Scorgi. Stiefling holds onto it at the blue line. Grimacombe moves in. That's deflected off to the corner. Martin sending it back to the blue line. She'll pick that puck back up in the corner as she turns around. Stiefling to Martin. By everybody and out into the neutral zone. Final 30 seconds of that power play. Here's Friggy. Over the blue line, she'll fire. That's deflected off a Dion's stick to the far side. Held on to at the blue line. Down low in the corner as Oakville tries to get it out in front. 10 seconds remaining in the power play. Couple of good chances so far. It'll escape and come all the way down into the Oakville end, and they'll regroup as the power play comes to an end. Out in front. Dusome goes flying, but she looks like she's okay. Severin trying to get her stick on it. Out to the blue line. She'll claim that puck now. The corner trying to backhand to Keller. Doesn't quite work. Here's Friggy. Jugnot trying to get in her way, as is Stiefling. Kate Stewart now has the puck in the near side corner, leaving it for Jugnot. She'll send it down for Keller, but just over her stick. At the blue line, Ella sends it in. Now Jugnot. Jugnot still searching for that first goal of the regular season, and trust me, it's not from lack of effort. Near side boards. Stewart will find it. Can't hold on. Jugnaut will step in, but it skips off of her stick. Hornets coming back the other way. That's Tingy, one of the graduating seniors for the Oakville Hornets. Can't see what's happening in that near side corner. But the puck will escape here into the neutral zone. Bose trying to move it forward into the neutral zone. Trying to get picked up by Pearson. Doesn't quite work. Back to Charette. She'll send it forward to Jessica Vree, but she can't get there. She's being held up by Bose. Far side corner. That's where all those beautiful jerseys are hanging up. I like these red jerseys for the Oakville Hornets. Looks like a third jersey of theirs. Definitely quite sharp. Down in the near side corner. Out to neutral. Still looking for our first goal of the game. Just about approaching the halfway point of the first period. Piper 7 behind the door. We'll look at her options. Being chased by Friggy. Sutton will now move it forward to Scorgi, but over her stick. Pass to Tanti. Tanti bringing it in. Pops over that blue line. Hornets will have to tag and get onside, and they do. Piper 7 behind the net, trying to move it forward. That skips over a stick. Up and down into the neutral zone. Noah Carter moving it forward to Cunliffe. She'll go off on the bench for a line change. Kathleen Dion taking over for the Barrie Sharks. Dusome can't find it. Puck will escape all the way into the Oakville end. Martin trying to send it forward for Hicks. They'll battle for it there in the far side corner. Sador thought about covering it up. Urbach got a hold of it first. To Martin at the blue line. She holds on to it, sending it back down behind the net. Kathleen Dion trying to move it to Stewart, and the puck will pop out to neutral. Stewart will pick it up and send it back to her defense. Kathleen Dion in possession, down to Moi Moi Lou. She'll send it back for Dion and forward. Bose for Oakville can't hang on. Back and forth over that red line. A lot of back and forth action here in the early going on the first period. Behind the goal line to the far side for Jenny Keller, being chased by Bose. Pearson trying to get in on the campaign as the Sharks attempt to get another shot in on net. Pearson grabs it, waits, fires, and a save for Payne. Brimacombe in on the face-off for Oakville. It's won by Stiefling. Puck will escape all the way down to and right in front of the Barrie Sharks bench. Jugnaut gets a little pushed off of her heels, but she's okay. Out in front for the Hornets. It's Brimacombe. Giacomo Donato can't hold on to that. It will come out into the neutral zone. Being chased by Jessica Vree, go off on a line change. Letty loses an edge. Hornets with good speed coming out of their own end. That's D'Angela. Hits the brakes, waits for reinforcements. Cunliffe on the blue line, setting into the slot. 7. Now moving it forward to Olivia Urbach. She'll bring it in and try to deke around the defense. Larmond in the near side corner. And the Hornets will clear it out. This is D'Angela again over that blue line. Sharks recollecting that puck back out to neutral. Into the end. Hornets reclaiming it. Pocket picked by Olivia Urbach before that goes too far. 7. Up to Sutton. She's got a little space. She tries to work around the defense. Couldn't put it back on the forehand to get a shot off. Great job by the Oakville defense. Kramer puts it down low. Jamie O'Toole trying to get her stick on it, but it's going to come out to Alex Duzome for Barrie. What a great toe save by Payne with that shot in by Alex Duzome. Nelson trying to work around Scorgi. Scorgi steals that puck. Puts it back into the Oakville end. Bowes to Martin. Out to Hicks. Hicks doesn't get too far. Turnaround for Alex Dusome. She's got May Severn with her, and they do come in onside. Shot in by Severn. And a great save by Payne. First period, still looking for our first goal of this game. You had to know after the 1-0 victory for Oakville, the last time these two teams squared off, it's going to be a tight match today. Down low on the corner. Lloyd over to Severn on the far side. Try to saucer it over to Keller, but it's intercepted by the Hornets. That was Sam Tingy. Marin Jugnot coming out of her own end. Long pass up to May Severn. She's got Keller with her, but can't hold on to that puck. In comes Jugnot with a lot of speed, trying to hold on to that puck. Tries to put it to Lloyd, intercepted by the Hornets, and they've got little space here in the neutral zone. Shot in on net by Brimacombe. And a save by Sador. 5:48 remaining in the first period, looking for our first goal. I'll be anxious to see what the shots on goal are after the first period. I'll bring that statistic to you, as well as all the out-of-town scores after the first intermission. Hornets have it after the draw. Trying to hold on to possession of the puck and put it out in front to get a shot in. Goes out in front. Hornets can't hang on to it. Carter. That's Charette. Off to Letty. Sutton with a pirouette sends it forward, but just wide of the far side goalpost. Elise Sutton gets that puck again. Sends it to Charette at the point through traffic. Larmont looking for a deflection. Doesn't quite work, so should keep on the hunt. Hornets will get it to neutral. Larmont back in the near side corner, trying to put it out in front. Kate Stewart now with her, looking for a pass. Erbach making a turn. She'll wait. She'll fire. Great save by Payne. At the blue line for Dion, sending it through. Deflection, bounces over everybody and into the far side corner. Picked up by the Hornets. Martin loses an edge, being bothered by the Sharks on her heels. To Lou. Lou can't get around Nelson, but the puck stays in the Hornets' end. Back to Kathleen Dion in the Sharks' end. Up to Scorgi. Scorgi bring it in. She's got a lot of red sweaters around, but gets a shot off just over the crossbar. Pearson trying to hold on to that puck in the Hornets' end as that puck gets bounced around. That's Brimacombe. When she gets it to the neutral zone, sends it forward. That's gloved down by Lloyd. So that'll stay in the neutral zone. That's Tingy moving it forward to her teammate out front. Workup. Battle in front of the Barrie bench. Scorgi gets in on the action. It'll come loose. Pass out to Alex Dusome. 3.5 to go here in the opening frame. Dusome chasing that puck. Hornets find it again and clear it. Trying to deflect pass out to Brimacombe. Doesn't quite work. Out into the neutral zone for Jenny Keller, and she'll dump it down in. Severn giving chase. Far side. Severn keeping away from those two red sweaters, trying to get it out in front. Jenny Keller waiting for a pass. Sutton going in to give her a hand. All right, the Hornets do lift and get rid of it and get it as far as the red line. Jugnot on the hunt there, but can't hold on to it. It'll bounce over. Nice deflection there by Friggy. Oh my goodness, what a shot in, and a great save by Zador. Number 97, Friggy, top point getter here for the Oakville Hornets. 6 goals and 15 assists. She's a big helper. To the blue line, shot in, deflect. sitting out in front in the slot. Over to the far side. Piper 7 in on the hunt there. Back into the Hornets' end. The defense will play a catch there and send it forward for Hicks. Right behind Charette, a couple of 77s. Out to the blue line. It's going to get picked up by Jessica Vree. She'll dump it down. Sharks will give it chase right behind the goal line. Olivia Letty's there to help out. Out in front. No, has her pocket picked. Out to the neutral zone. Moy Lou putting it right back in play in the Hornets' end. Addie Kramer sends it forward into the neutral zone here for Hicks. Hicks over to Nelson. Nelson can't hang on to that puck. It will slide behind the goal line for Kathleen Dion. Just about set here to go into the final 90 seconds of the first period. No score to Urbach. Urbach holds on to it as she crosses the blue line, trying to feed it off to Shannon Pearson. She'll have to give it chase, but the Hornets do reclaim that puck in their own end. It gets to the neutral zone. Reclaimed by the Sharks. Now Livy Urbach. Look at the options. Nice cross pass for Scorgi, but it bounces over her puck. To the near side boards as the Hornets try to clear it again. It will go the distance. And that will be icing with 1 minute to go in the first period. We'll have a face-off right next to Payne. On the left of Payne, as a matter of fact. She's been stellar. She definitely would think has been the busier of the two goaltenders, although not by much. Holly Brimacombe will take the face-off against Kate Stewart. Giacomo Donato sending it to the far side. Last minute of play in the first period. Picked up by Keller. Feeds it off to Stewart. Keller tries to tip it in. Doesn't quite work. To the blue line. Lloyd puts it in. Looking for the deflection of Stewart, but it goes over to the stick. Shot in by 7. Still doesn't meet the target. Sharks doing all they can to get that first goal. Payne totally on the job. I didn't start my clock. Oopsie. 31 seconds remaining. I'll reset that. There we go. I'm all by myself. Kind of multitasking here, so I apologize for that. All right. 30 seconds remaining in the first period. Severn trying to do damage again. Shot in. Glove saved by Payne. Hornets looking to clear it out. 20 seconds remaining. It'll come out to the neutral zone. Lloyd dumping it down in as we approach the final 10 seconds here. Sharks may have one more opportunity to get a shot in on net. Pin against the boards. I think this is how the first period is going to end. Yes. So, no score after the first period. And I'm going to look at my shots on goal, and I'll see exactly how that first period looked, and I'll bring you the out-of-town scores. Come on back for the second. Welcome back to Joshua's Creek here in Oakville, Ontario. No score here after the first period. Shots on goal, 13-6 in favor of the Sharks as I bring you in here with just 2.5 minutes left here in the intermission. So as suspected, the Oakville goalie was busier. Barrie doubling up on shots. I'll bring you up to date on the out-of-town scores. Right now it's 6-1 North York over Windsor. 6-2 Mississauga over London. 2-0 Whitby over Brampton. And the Ottawa Senators are up 1-0 over Stony Creek. The other game just getting going is Ridley College visiting Nepean, and Nepean is up 1-0 in that contest. I'll bring more to you after the second intermission. Once again, the Sharks are back in action again tomorrow afternoon at 2:30 as they face the Durham West Junior Lightning. Durham West holding down 4th place right now. They are in action against the Etobicoke Junior Dolphins, and I can't wait to see how that game turns out later today. Next weekend, the final 2 games of the regular season for the Barrie Junior Sharks as they host Ottawa and Brampton. Be sure and tune in for that. Just about set here for period number 2. Looks like it's going to be Keller, Severn, Lou, Dion, and Stewart. And let's see, for the Oakville Hornets, let me see. It looks like we've got O'Toole. Kramer. It's hard to make out the numbers from here. Bose. Friggy. And I can't make out the last one. 77. Right. Savannah Hicks. All right. Let me reset my clock here for the second period. We're set to go. Just waiting for the final couple seconds to tick off. Here we go. All right, second period is underway. May Severn on the hunt quickly for the Sharks. Shot in quickly. And a great save by Payne. On the draw is Kate Stewart, won by the Sharks. Severn trying to put it out in front. Skips over the blue line. Comes all the way down into the Oakville end. The Oakville offensive end. So that's going to be Sadora leaving the puck for her defense. In the neutral zone. Playing around here. Here's Kate Stewart over that blue line. Shot in. Just skips over. Near side corner. Sharks still had possession of that puck. Out in front, just past the far side post. Sharks still cycling that puck around. More Marlou coming in, sending it through the crease. By everybody. Scored you with a shot, and that's a save by Payne. Scored you trying to reclaim that puck, but it's picked up by the Hornets to the far side. It'll come to the neutral zone and all the way down to the right of Sador. Picked up by Marion Jugnot. Long pass up to Pearson. Intercepted by the Hornets. That's Brimacombe. She'll send it down. Reclaimed by Lloyd. Go back and forth in the near side corner between the Hornets and the Sharks. Who's going to come away with that puck? Scorgi sending it forward to Dusome. Down in the near side corner. Around the far side, Ella Lloyd coming in to gather that puck and trying to send it to Dusome, who's waiting in the slot. They'll battle for it down in the far side corner, and the Hornets are going to come away with it. Big pass out to Tingy, and she's got some space. Sador out to play that puck. She'll send it to the near side corner. Upended, and I think that's going to be a penalty call. It's going to be body checking. So another power play coming. Body checking against Lloyd, so another power play for Oakville. 0 for 1 in the power play is Oakville. Let's see what they do with option number 2. Sharks poke it but can't clear it. Kramer sending to the far side for Carter. Carter holds on and tries to send it down low for Cunliffe. Back to the blue line and goes over Carter's stick, and they'll have to retreat. Ooh, Sutton and Cunliffe both go flying. Not sure how that happened. Charette sending it down. Charette trying to send it down, and she does. Down deep into the corner, right behind Payne. It's going to get picked up by Carter. Cunliffe now in possession, out to the neutral zone. Dion setting it down. Sharks doing a great job keeping the Hornets out of their offensive zone. From their own end to Cunliffe. Poked away by Dusome. Bose making a big circle on her own end and bringing it back into the Sharks. Again turned aside. Sharks clear it again, all the way back to Payne's net. Picked up by Stiefling. Stiefling, long pass. Jugnot trying to get it out. Fans on the shot. Hornets take advantage of that and bring it back into the Sharks' end. Elias Sutton chip off the boards, and that works, and that will escape all the way down into the Hornets' end. 20 seconds remaining on the power play. From their own end. Martin coming alongside Free to Stiefling at the slots. 4 seconds remaining in the power play to the blue line. Shot in, saved by Sador. So 0 for 2 on the power play for the Hornets. Moy trying to get to that puck from behind Sador and clear it out. Sutton giving her a hand. Friggy to Giacomo Donato at the blue line, trying to be poked aside by Marin Jugnot. That'll ring around the boards to the near side corner. All the way out the other side, Urbach trying to move it forward out to Ella Lloyd, and it will come all the way into the Hornets' end. Back and forth. I feel like I'm in a tennis match. It'll come all the way down, and that will be icing against the Hornets with 15:35 remaining in the second period. Sharks have yet to have a power play. Hornets are 0 for 2, and we have no score on the board. Again, shots on goal in the first period, 13-6 in favor of the Sharks. Kate Stewart will face off against Hicks. May 7 trying to find it behind the goal line. Get it out in front to the blue line, but just around Charette, so she'll backtrack. Up to Keller. Keller trying to dump it down into the corner. Severn giving it chase. Excuse me, to the far side. Trying to cut to the middle. Keller working towards the net. Picked up by Hicks. Stewart. Keller can't get the shot off. Bouncing puck around. Sharks nearly had a great opportunity. Here's Piper 7 in the Sharks' end. Picked up by the Hornets. Trying to work it out in front, but there are 4 white sweaters in the way. Sharks reclaim possession, sending it out to May 7. Down in front for Keller, shot it in, and she scores! Great effort all the way back from the Sharks, and Sharks get on the board first with even strength. What a play. Jenny Keller's 17th goal of the season. I'll see who the assists are. Make sure I update all the statistics as we come back for the third period. Usually I can do it in the fly, but I haven't got my right-hand man, Josh, with me today, so I'll have to check the statistics at the break. Regardless, 1-0 Barrie Sharks. Stewart with the assist. Face off to the left of Payne. Sutton in for the draw. Won by the Hornets. Coming out of their own end is Roar Cup with a purpose. They want to get an equalizer quickly. Martin down low. Samantha Armand trying to find it. Hornets taking over again. Out to Tingy. Tingy over the blue line, waiting for reinforcement. They'll battle for that puck in the near side corner. Picked up by Kathleen Dion and out the other side. Up to Livia Letty, but it was intercepted. But the Hornets come in offside. Pearson on the draw for Barrie. Hornets had possession momentarily. Olivia Erbach working on the puck, as is Shannon Pearson trying a backhand, and she scores. What a great effort there by Shannon Pearson. That's her 14th goal of the season. Play continues here in the second period. Sharks are now up by 2. Hornets will be a pest, as their Hornets name indicates, and they will attempt to stay in this game as long as possible. Look for it to be a fight right down to the wire. Shannon Pearson remaining on the ice for this offensive right to Olivia Letty. What a great opportunity by Letty. Pushed aside. Lou at the blue line through traffic. Hits a body. Back to Charette. Down for Erbach, and she'll bring it around the boards. Out the other side for Moy Moy Lou. She holds the line, sending it back down deep, and she'll head off for a line change. Sharks bring it around the boards out to the far side. Piper 7 coming in. Out into the slot for Pearson. Pearson gets the shot off. Great toe save for Payne. Payne with another toe save. She has been busy in this game. Charette at the blue line, holding on. Scorjean Dusson backing her up. Pops out over the blue line, so Piper 7's going to retreat to the far side. Riley Scorgie trying to send it to Dusson, and it nearly connected. Hornets did a great job at sending that puck askew. Out in front. In comes Nelson. Nelson trying to center it, but she hasn't got a red sweater with her. Pushed aside by the Sharks. Reclaiming that puck is Kate Stewart. Over to Piper 7. 7 will bring it in. All on her own. Leaving it for Scorgie. They'll send it down low. Reclaimed by the Hornets. That's Noah Carter. At the red line, Ella Lloyd pushing her way through, and she will enter that offensive zone. Shot in. Great save by Payne. Rebound sitting there. Hornets find it and clear it out of the slot at least, but can't not out. Noah Carter to the far side. It's going to get picked up by Jenny Keller. Down low for Addie Kramer. Out the other side for the Sharks. Out in front. Great effort there by the Sharks, as they're now up 2-0. Just reaching the halfway mark here, almost here in the second period and in this contest. Looking forward to see what the out-of-town scoreboard brings. I'm really eyeing that Etobicoke Durham West game. Hopefully I can bring an update on that. Out in the slot, oh my. Severn loses an edge. Sharks maintain control and keep it in the offensive zone. Hornets now on the job behind their own net. It's Kaylee Martin out in front, and a backhand by the Hornets gets it all the way down. Icing waved off. That shot made by Ella Workup. Jenny Keller now on the far side corner trying to work it out to the blue line. Hornets hold on, trying to work their way towards the slot. Shot in just wide of the far side post. In the corner. Marin Jugnot trying to get in. Sutton now feeds it out to Severn. Elias Sutton can't hold on. O'Toole to Brimacombe. She'll fire and a save by Zador. That's kicked to the corner. Zador hasn't seen much action so far in the second period, but a great save nonetheless. In the Hornets come again. Shot deflected by Ella Lloyd. That's Cunliffe for the Oakville Hornets. Over from Erin Jugnut, and she's still being bothered by Cunliffe. Jugnut in possession of that puck again, trying to carry it out, and she will do that. Feed it up to Samantha Larmond, and in she comes. She's got Jessica Vree with her. Larmond will drop pass it for Kathleen Dion. Again, happy to see her back after her injury last weekend. To the blue line. Larmond down low. Pearson will find it. Looking to feed Larmond. Half a step back. Hornets taking over. Friggy nearly with an opportunity over that blue line, and she does. Being bothered by Kathleen Dion, and she can't get the shot off, and the Sharks get it to neutral and back into the Hornets' end. Just past the halfway mark here, the second period. 2-0 at Barrie Junior Sharks in this game 39 of the regular season. Just 3 games left after today. In one respect, it feels like the season's just getting going. In another respect, I don't believe we're at game 39. Face off to the right of Zador. That's going to be Brimacombe for Oakville against Shannon Pearson. Looks like somebody's missing a net guard. Whose net guard is it? Looks like it's somebody on the Oakville bench. That'll be returned to its owner. It looks like it was Tanty. All right, looks like we're ready for puck drop here to the right of Zador. All right, play continues. Puck will escape to neutral. Kramer trying to get it out. Sharks push their way back into the Hornets' end. Payne with a cover-up. Both goals in this period happening in even strength, as the Sharks have not had a power play yet. Lou back on her own end, trying to work it to the blue line. Hornets put it towards the net and through the slot. Pearson sending it up to Urbach, and she's pushed on to the boards. So reclaiming the puck in their own end is the Hornets. Addie Kramer into the neutral zone. They'll push through. Puck stolen away by Stewart. She'll send it all the way over to Riley Scorgi. Scorgi backtracking a little bit. Piper Seven backing her up. Hornets trying to steal that puck away, and it'll trickle almost to Zador, and she was ready for that. Puck will come out to neutral. Here's Kaylee Martin. Pushed off the puck is Scorgi, and it trickles right into Payne's glove for a stoppage in play. Face off to the left of Payne. It's going to be Kate Stewart taking that face off against Cunliffe. Won by the Sharks. Over to Seven. Seven firing it in. Ist in the crease, poked in. Great save by Payne. Another great save by Payne. 2 back-to-back saves by Payne as the Sharks looking for more here in the second period. Hornets get it out in front through the neutral zone. And in comes Sadie D'Angela. Drop pass for Cunliffe. Puts it into Zador, and a great toe save. Picked up by Sutton in the slot. Pickpocketed by Martin. It'll go back and forth between a couple of different sticks, and will clear out, roll the way back into the Hornets' nest. Trickle back to the right of Zador, picked up by Piper Seven. I've been impressed with Piper Seven's play. This is about the third or fourth time I've seen her now in the lineup for the Sharks, and she's been impressive. No points yet, but definitely solid on the D. Down low in the corner. Julia Stiefeling trying to get it out in front. May Severn reclaiming that puck for the Sharks. Trying to work it to the slot. Goes by everybody into the near side corner. Out to Seven. She'll send it down deep into the far side corner. Sutton will find it. Sutton to Severn. Trying to hold on. Poked away by Stiefling. Held on to at the line by Charette. But the Hornets reclaim that puck, and it will trickle all the way down into the Shark tank. Charette trying to hold on. Great offensive by Ella Frigge. Jenny Keller to the blue line for Samantha Armand, and she'll dump it down into the corner. Nope, it's deflected by the Hornets. Sharks are offside momentarily. They'll chase that. Actually, couple of line changes, actually. Fresh fins out for both offensive and defensive Sharks. Collision there at the blue line, and out to neutral for Ella Loy. Jessica Vree helping on that campaign. Jugnot can't hold on to that puck, and the Hornets will send it down deep behind the goal line and behind Sador. Out to neutral. Hornets to the far side. That's Warcup. Pass meant for Tingy, but it was by everybody and goes behind Payne. Urbach to the far side for Jugnot. Again, Jugnot looking for her first goal of the season. I've been rooting for her for so long. I really want to see her get one past the netminder. Olivia Letty to Jugnot at the blue line. Bounced off the boards to Letty. Letty can't go forward, so she'll go backwards to Lloyd. Forward, deflected by Pearson, and we'll have a stoppage in play here. 5:12 remaining in the second period. 2-0 Barrie Sharks. Goals by Keller and Pearson. Hornets from behind their own net. That's Martin. Martin looking for a clear avenue. Bank off the boards, and will come all the way into the Sharks' end. Just past the door, and that will be icy against the Hornets. Face off to the left of Payne. Brimacombe against Stewart. Scorgi trying to find that puck. It'll bounce around out to Stewart. Reclaimed by the Hornets. Lloyd putting it back in play in the Hornets' end. But the Hornets are in possession. Here's Bowes. Bowes setting into the Sharks' end, being chased. Ella Lloyd finds it. Backhand over to Scorgi. Will find it off the boards. Nope. Picked up by Cunliffe and back onto the Hornets' defense. A lot of deflection going around, and Zador is just going to cover that up with the glove here with 4:19 remaining in the second period. Face off to the left of Zador. She has been busy in the second period, but she's been sharp when needed. Down for Cunliffe. Cunliffe to the far side and out to the blue line as they cycle that puck around. Through the slot, picked off by Sutton. Can't get it out. Cunliffe trying to put it towards the net, and it will escape the zone. Hornets putting it back in on play, but they're offside. They do tag. D'Angela giving it chase. Puck is going to go up and down, but just on the inside of the plexiglass. Play continues. Stiefling trying to get past Sutton. It's going to get picked up by May Severn. Lou sending it up to Sutton. Stieflin's going to go collect that, though, behind her own goal line. Keller going to get in her way, as is Severn. Pass out in front. Shot in by Zador, and that did not miss by much. That shot being made by Sadie D'Angela. It's going to be Frigge in the face-off dot versus Pearson. To the blue line. Through traffic, Sador finds it, makes the stop. Rebound picked up by Pearson. She'll try feeding it out to Jessica Vree, but she didn't see it. Battle on the neutral zone, put back in play in the Sharks' end. Piper Seben will collect that puck in the corner, trying to move it forward. It's going to go by everybody. Carter to the far side, doesn't work. Charette Nope, Piper 7's going to find it first. Pinch in by 2 Hornets on either side of her. Sharks do manage to hold on control of that puck. Larmond to the red line for Carter. Carter puts it back in play for the Hornets. That's going to be icing against the Hornets. 2:44 remaining in the second period. 2-0 Barrie Sharks. Everybody fighting for playoff positions as the end of the regular season happens a week from tomorrow. Urbach has it after the draw. To Lloyd at the point. Through traffic. Great blocker save there for Payne. Behind the net. To the far side. Back to Jugnaught for Barrie. She'll look at her options, sending it forward and sending it deep. Letty way too far behind. That's going to get picked up by Carter for Oakville. To the neutral zone. Brimacombe bringing it in. She'll fire it in. Nice save by Isadora as she steers that one aside. Back out to the neutral zone. Ella Workup trying to get around Stewart. She does. Out in front and through the blue. Hornets couldn't bank it home. To Jugnaught. Jugnaught will just steer it to Sador, and she's going to cover that up for a face-off. 1:45 remaining in the second period. 2-0 Barrie Sharks. Once again, Sharks are back in action tomorrow afternoon at 2:30 down in Durham as they take on the Durham West Junior Lightning. Josh and I will have the call on that one, and I'll be happy to have Josh back by my side tomorrow. I missed you, buddy. Scorgi gets it out, sending it to Alex Dusome. Dusome can't hang on. She has her pocket picked by Martin. Little sword play there on the far side boards. Sharks holding on to that puck. Kathleen Dion sending it through traffic out in front. And a great save for Payne. Just about to go into the final minute of play here in the second period. Been a quick one. Lou putting it back in play in the Hornets' end. Behind the net, trying to put it out in front is Scorgi. Scorgi will chip it off the boards to Lou. Lou through traffic. Oh, just past the near side post. Nearly found a home in the net. Hornets get it out to the neutral zone. Here comes D'Angela. Dion pickpocketed D'Angela and sends it back down. Shannon Pearson claiming it at the blue line, looking for Keller. She'll shoot it herself. And a great glove stop there for Payne. 39 seconds remaining in the second period. Pearson on the draw. Won by the Sharks. Quick shot in by 7, but it hits a body, and it's going to escape to the neutral zone. Charette back for Piper 7. Skips off a Severn stick, and the Sharks will have to chase it behind the goal line. Keller trying to get there first, but she's upended there by Milla Carter. Far side off the boards. The Hornets will lift it and get to the red line. 2-on-1 developing here for the Hornets. Shot in and just off the post. How did that not go in for the Hornets? Great 2-on-1 and couldn't get it past the door. What a great stop there by Payne. Rebound still sitting there. Looks like a penalty is going to be called. There's only 1 second left here, so that's likely going, well, it is going to carry into the next period, and the Sharks are being called again. Another power play opportunity for Oakville. Interference is the call for May Severn. Only 1 second remaining, so the bulk of that power play is going to go into the second period. Just enough time to drop that puck before the end of the second period. So, after 40 minutes, it's 2-0 Barrie Junior Sharks. Oakville Hornets are going to have almost a 2-minute power play going into the third period to see if they can't get in the board. Great stops by Payne. Zador has been sharp when she needs to be. We'll get set here for the third period. It was interference on that call. I'll step away here as a Zamboni clears ice, and I will give you the out-of-town scores and some stats from this game when we come back. Oh, hey, folks, welcome back here. We're just getting almost set up here for the beginning of the third period, and while I do that, I'll bring you up to date on the out-of-town scores. And there's an upset this afternoon in the scoring. North York defeated Windsor 8-1. Mississauga defeated London 7-2. And get this, folks, Brampton beat Whitby in a shootout this afternoon 3-2. That is quite the upset for Brampton. Stony Creek 5-2 on the Ottawa Senators, and 4-0 for Nepean over Ridley College. Waterloo and the Arrows are just getting going here at 5:25, so I do not have that score yet. And the other four games, Cambridge visiting Ottawa 67s, Central York visiting Burlington, Etobicoke visiting Durham West, and Bluewater visiting Leaside. And that's how we stand here in U22 Elite action. Now, I did check the shots on goal on the website, and they claimed Barrie didn't have a shot on goal, even though they had 2 goals. So I'm suspecting that number is incorrect. Just getting set here for our final minute of the intermission, and I'm just going to reset my clock here to put the 20 minutes back here for the third. There we go. Goal scorers, though, for the Barrie Sharks. Number 29, Jenny Keller. She scored her 17th of the season, and Shannon Pearson scored her 14th of the season. Should be an exciting third period. Oakville's going to start the third period on a slightly abbreviated power play. Been a pleasure here bringing the Oakville Hornets versus Barrie Sharks game to you, and Josh and I will look forward to bringing you the Durham West Junior Lightning game tomorrow afternoon at 2:30, as well as 2 remaining home games next Friday and Saturday. We're looking forward to honoring the seniors too on Saturday. Should be fun. It's been an awesome season. Looks like we're about set to go here for period number 3. Sutton in the face-off dot versus Friggy. And we're underway here in the third. Sharks send it down deep behind Payne. Payne has been stellar in net despite the 2-0 deficit right now. She's made at least twice as many stops as Ava Sador. She was awesome in net when she faced off against the Sharks back on February the 9th. Shot in, far side, fans on the shot. Couldn't get the shot off. It was D'Angela. At the blue line. Again, 90 seconds remaining in the power play for Oakville. Shot in and a save by Sador. I don't know if that's a shot clock there to the left or not. I'll check and see if that is indeed correct. Scorgi on the draw against Hicks. It's won by the Sharks. They'll lift that puck, but not out. Hornets holding on to that blue line. Friggy, she'll bring it in over that blue line. If that shot clock is right, it says 36-16. Here's Martin from her own end through neutral. Trying to go around Dussault. She does get around Jugnaut as well. Shot in, toe saved by Sador. She reclaims the rebound, holds on to possession of that puck even though she's being bothered by Lloyd. Again, 41 seconds remaining in the power play for Oakville. They're 0 for 2. Excuse me, 0 for 3. No, 0 for 2. Excuse me. This third one just being called. I was writing it down on my stat sheet at the intermission, and I wrote down 3 penalties. All the way down. 20 seconds remaining in the power play for Oakville. From their own end, over the blue line, up to Nelson. Offside as we come into the final seconds here of the power play for Oakville. Nothing happening on that, so play continues here at even strength. Up to the red line from A. Severn. Severn to Urbach. No, she's going to hold on to that puck. Being bothered by Nelson. Brimacombe taken over. To the far side. Shot in. Great effort there by May Severn and a great save by Payne. Out in front for Keller, shot in, toe save. Stewart with the rebound, but puts it through the blue paint. Stewart fires in, and a great save there. Play continues here to the left of Payne. Comes out to the neutral zone. Back for Kathleen Dion. Down low in the corner. Samantha Armand trying to give it chase. Savannah Hicks trying to come off the boards and clear it out of the Hornets' end. Up to Tanti. Tanti trying to feed Savannah Hicks. They come in. Shot in, saved by Sador. Gets it out of harm's way. Sharks are going to clear it to the neutral zone. Backhanded pass up to Urbach over her stick and into the far side corner. Trying the wrap around. That's steered aside. To the far side here in the neutral zone, trying to get past Ella Lloyd. Back into the Hornets' end. Bose trying to send it forward for Warcup over her stick. Into the neutral zone. Hornets trying to hold on to possession. That's Ella Frigge. Can't clear it out. Sharks keeping it down in. Shannon Pearson trying to steal that puck away. Hornets get it to neutral. Urbach to Ella Lloyd. Lloyd sending it through. Pearson can't find it. Steered aside by the Hornets defense. And out. There'll be a foot race. D'Angela on the hunt, as is Jugnot, and that's going to be a stoppage in play and icing against the Hornets. Two nothing Barrie Sharks. Both of those goals coming in the second period from Keller and Pearson. To Charette at the blue line. Down deep behind the goal. Over to Dusome. She can't catch up to it. 7 holding on in the near side boards. It's going to be collected by Martin behind her own net. She'll hit the brakes and go back the other way. That's D'Angela trying to feed it forward. Warcup will dump it down before going off on a line change. 5 minutes gone here in the third period. Dusome trying to find it. It goes past the Hornets defense. That's Mila Carter. Hornets reclaiming that puck behind the goal. Get it to neutral. Stewart trying to find it, as is Riley Scorgi. Back and forth in the zone I can't see. All right, being picked up by Carter by the Hornets. Tries to lift it and get rid of it. Sharks getting in the way. Back to Moy Lou at the blue line. Down low from A. Severn. Defensive line for the Sharks changing up. Severn puts it in on target, but it goes past Payne. Cunliffe trying to hold on to that puck and chip it off the boards. Aaliyah Sutton reclaiming that as she comes through neutral and over the blue line. She'll make a turn. Gives it to Lou, who gives it right back. She'll give it right back to Lou. Shot in. Hits a body. Doesn't get as far as Payne. Jenny Keller down low in the corner. Sends it back to the blue line for Dion. Sharks holding on. Keep it out in front. That is the shot clock, so it says 39-18 in favor of the Sharks. I'll make sure I'll write that down here after the third period, as the website's not reading it correctly. May Severn out in front for Keller. That's deflected wide of the far side post. Severn pushed down by Nelson. No call. To the blue line for Dion. Dion to Lou. She'll step in through traffic. Nice toe save by Payne. Savannah Hicks gathers the puck, makes a turn, and hands it off to Nelson. Nelson throws it down into the far side, near side corner, picked up by Larmont. Hornets keep it down. Pearson and Vree try to gather it. Great save by Zador, heads up. Watch the bouncing puck as the Hornets come close. Another shot in on net. Shots on goal now reading 39-19. Shot in. Nice toe save by Sador as it came all the way to her left pad. Sharks will clear it to neutral and dump it down as they cross that red line. Larmont trying to catch up to it in the near side corner. Larmont being bothered by a Hornet behind her. Out to Friggy. Friggy weaving around Letty. Can't hold on to that puck. Ella Lloyd stealing it away. Sending it forward to Urbach. She has a bit of a break. She'll wait. Put the backhand off the post. And I think that Payne got a piece of that. Great effort by Urbach and a nice save by Payne. Things are heating up here with 11.5 to go here in the third period. Sharks up by 2. And if you're a hockey fan, you know that a 2-goal lead is the most dangerous lead because a lot can happen, especially in 11.5 minutes. Don't count the Hornets out yet. Face off to the left of Payne. Carter sending it over to her D partner all the way out for Tanty. That's deflected up and down and off the plexiglass and in the Sharks' end. Oh, Lloyd behind the goal line, hits the brakes, feeds it out to Stewart. Stewart gets it over to Marin Jugnot, and she hands it right off to Olivia Urbach, and she'll have another opportunity. Hits a skate, doesn't meet the target. Olivia Urbach holding on from her knees, sends it back to Adrielle Charette. Hands it off to Urbach, but they're going to retreat. They're going to stay in the neutral zone. Forward for Riley Scorgi. Picked up by the Hornets O'Toole. Dusome now off to Scorgi. Scorgi gets around. What a great save by Payne. Over to D'Angela. D'Angela feeding Carter. Right back to D'Angela. Over the blue line and dumped down into the corner. Picked up by Piper 7 for the Barrie Sharks. Shots on goal now 41-20. Adrielle Charette up to Dusome. There's going to be a call on that. That's going to be body checking, am I correct? Yes, indeed. Looks like the Hornets are going to get another opportunity on the power play. They're 0 for 3. Alex Dusome getting the call. She'll sit in the sin bin 2 minutes or less for body checking. 10-11 on the board for the third as play continues here to the left of Sador. Hornets want to get in on this game. They have lots of time to do it. Sharks will have to do a great job to make sure they don't get in, but Hornets, they want to get a goal here. That's what I love about junior hockey. Anything can happen. The games are being played. Pearson has a seat. Eldridge with his arms up, wondering why a call not made there. Hornets in their own end. Sending it forward for Brimacombe. Sador will leave it to the point for Stiefling. Friggy sends it down to the goal line. Back to Stiefling at the point. Over to Martin. Martin sends it to Friggy. Can't quite connect. Bouncing puck. Brimacombe reclaims that before she heads back to the bench. Cunliffe at the blue line. Over to Friggy. Fire in and a glove stop by Sador, and she'll pounce on that quickly for a face-off. .52 seconds remaining in the penalty to Alex Dussault, who's sitting for a body checking. Out to Stiefling at the blue line. Down to Friggy. She'll fire it in. Picked off by Sutton, and she will get rid of it, sending it down to Payne at the other end. Martin through center. Hicks is with her, as is Friggy. Hornets trying to get set up to cycle that puck around. Out into the slot for Hicks, and a great save by Sador. Shots on goal now reading 41-22. Sutton in for the draw against Hicks. 20 seconds remaining in the power play for the Oakville Hornets. Shot in, bouncing puck in the slot, picked up by Lord, and she will get rid of it. Sending it down to Payne. Final 5 seconds of the power play. Sutton short-handed, trying to pin it down there. Back to even strength again. Nothing happening on that power play for Oakville, and they're 0 for 4. Back to the neutral zone for Marin Jugnot. Jugged it to Larmond, putting it through the slot, near side corner. Jugnot holding on the line. No, it skips over her into the neutral zone. Down behind the net for the Oakville Hornets. Marin Jugnot trying to clear it out behind the goal line. Out in front for Larmond. Can't bring it with her. Back to Moy Lou. Into neutral zone. Lou trying to bring that puck with her. Larmond backing her up. Hornets poking it back the other way, and an opportunity here for Brimacombe. No, has her pocket picked by Shannon Pearson. Pearson taking on red sweaters all by herself. Shot in, saved by Payne. Lost it for a second to the far side corner. Noah Carter trying to get out of harm's way. Brimacombe's going to back her up. Send it to the near side corner. Adrielle Charette coming in to offer some help with Olivia Herbach in tow. It'll bounce around. Charette can't hold the line, so in the neutral zone it comes. Sharks will tag and get onside, and they do. Olivia Herbach is going to chase. Trying to find the puck from Addie Kramer. In the neutral, all the way back. 6.5 now remaining here in the third period. Shots on goal now reading 42-23. Behind the net for Martin. Charette has it at the blue line. She'll make a turn, drop pass it to Piper 7. Back and forth in the neutral zone. Trying to free Friggy. She's got a lane. No, has her stick lifted by Charette, I believe. Pass out in front for Riley Scorgi. Scorgi looking for Sutton. Sutton upended, and a penalty coming against the Hornets. For the first time in this game, the Sharks are going to have a power play. It's going to be a hooking call. Going against Martin. 5:55 remaining in the third period. Sharks up by 2 and now have their first power play of this contest. Cunliffe out of the face-off dot, so in comes Nelson against Shannon Pearson. to Severn at the blue line. Lloyd hits the brakes and makes a turn. She'll cut in, sending it down, trying to reclaim it as Lloyd bounces back to Pearson. Pearson taking her time. Over to Lloyd. Lloyd stepping in, fired through traffic, hits a body. Picks up the rebound. Back to Pearson at the point. To Lloyd. Lloyd all the way over to Severn, fires it in. A great save by Payne. Sharks still on the hunt. Lloyd through, trying to connect with Dusome, doesn't work, and the Hornets will clear that puck out to neutral. Minute 20 remaining in the power play. Lloyd remaining on the ice. She'll hit the brakes, trying to get around Cunliffe, and she does. Backhand over to Riley Scorgie. She's being bothered by Savannah Hicks. Lloyd making a turn and going backwards. Up to Scorgie, one-on-one against Carter. Waits for Keller, shot in. What a great blocker, saved by Payne. Charlotte Payne has faced 44 shots in this contest. She's made some great saves. Down low. Lou, down low, back out to Jugnot at the point. Jugnot waits. Down for Scorgie. Scorgie, backhand to Lou. Oh, Stewart fans on the pass. Savannah Hicks gets a hold of that for the Oakville Hornets and will bring it in shorthanded into the Sharks' end. 20 seconds remaining. Oh, pushover of Zador in net. Oh my. Let's hope she's okay. Not sure how that transpired. That's going to extend the power play, though, for the Sharks, as D'Angela is being called. Sharks are going to have a 5-on-3 here for 17 seconds. Coach Rebecca looking for the thumbs up from Sador. She's okay. 5-on-3 advantage here for the Barrie Sharks for 17 seconds. To Pearson. Through traffic. Hits Cunliffe. Keller grabs it from the corner. Sends it back to the point. Down for Lloyd. She'll fire through traffic, and that's deflected to the corner. Now back to 5-on-4. Pearson. Shot in by Lloyd. Kicked aside by Payne. She's seeing everything right now. To the neutral zone for Cunliffe. She's going to come in short-handed. Dump it down. To the far side. Shannon Pearson in the near side gathers that puck and enters the offensive zone. She'll hit the brakes. Moves it forward. Picked up by Jenny Keller. Jenny Keller over to Maren Jugnot. Passes it back to Keller. Keller through the slot and a toe save by Payne. Not sure how she saw that, but she's seeing everything in this third period. Now 47 shots on goal that Charlotte Payne has faced in this contest. Moi Lou waits. Sends it over to Kate Stewart. Sends it to the net. Picked up by Aaliyah Sutton. Out for Moi Lou. She'll wait. Sending it to the point for Jugnot. She'll put it through traffic. And a toe save by Payne. Moi Lou down again for Riley Scorgie. 30 seconds remaining in the power play. Lou to Jugnot. Jugnot back to Lou. Lou through traffic, hits a body, but it meets Payne at the blue paint, and she makes a stop. 2:35 remaining in the third period. Sharks up 2-0. 23 seconds remaining in the penalty to the Oakville Hornets. It's number 21, D'Angela, sitting. Play continues to the left of Payne. 20 seconds remaining in the power play. Far side. Shannon Pearson taking her time, weaving around. Sends it to Jugnot at the point. Back to Pearson. Down low for Larmont. Pearson fire it in just past the near side post as the penalty comes to an end. Back to 5-on-5 with 2 minutes remaining in the third period. We'll see if the Oakville Hornets pull Payne and for the extra attack to see if they can't get on the board quickly. First, it's got to get out of their own end. Hornets are going to clear. Friggy will bring it in over the blue line. Has her pocket picked as she passes that blue line, but the puck will go down past the crease. Out in front. It's going to be a stoppage in play here. Looks like another penalty being called. Number 77. Looks like it's Adrielle Charette being called. So, I didn't see what... Oh no, offsetting. Offsetting penalties here with 1:34 remaining. Adrielle Charette and Sam Tingy in the box. Looks like it remains 5-on-5. Ella Lloyd trying to get it out in front. Empty net, 6-on-5 for Oakville. Extra attacker is on. Trying to get it out in front. Zadora Gardenose post. Ring around from behind, and Piper 7 will collect that puck and get it to neutral. Last minute of play in the third period. Still 6-on-5 for the Oakville Hornets. Puck will escape, go the distance, and just miss. And that is going to be icing against the Barrie Sharks with 49 seconds remaining in the third period. Quick reminder, one more road game tomorrow afternoon at 2:30 down in Durham to face off against the Durham West Junior Lightning. And it looks like Oakville has called a timeout. Once again, the goal scorers for the Barrie Sharks, they happened in the second period. The first goal coming from number 29, Jenny Keller, who pocketed her 17th goal of the season. And then not too long after that, it was Shannon Pearson. And she got her 14th goal of the season. 2 home games remaining next weekend, Friday and Saturday, to round out the regular season with games 41 and 42. Josh and I, along with Tim in the early going, we've had so much fun bringing you all the action, and we're so happy to be on the road this year. It's been awesome bringing all the action to you, despite some technical difficulties we've had with internet and so on. But we've had a lot of fun bringing all the action to all the Sharks fans out there and to all the opposing teams who do not have their own stream. At the blue line, 35 seconds remaining. Sharks are going to clear it. Is that going to be enough for icing? Yes, it is. 32 seconds left on the board. Still 6-on-5 for Oakville. Martin at the point. Hits Urbach's skate. D'Angela sends it in. Nearly a deflection in front for Savannah Hicks. 20 seconds remaining. Sharks are going to clear it out. Off the mark. That's going to be icing here with 11 seconds remaining here in the third period. With this victory, they get 3 points and move to 85 points, and that will jump over, at least before today's games, it'll jump over Mississauga and Burlington before today's games, but we'll have to see how that shakes out with the other games that are happening in U22 Elite action today. And of course, we'll bring you those standings before we start the game tomorrow. This game's going to end with a 2-0 victory for the Barrie Junior Sharks, and after suffering a 1-0 defeat against the Oakville Hornets back on February the 9th, this is what they wanted to do. Come in with 3 and earn 3 points on their way to Durham West tomorrow to face the Durham West Junior Lightning. Let me do a quick check in here. Mississauga did win, so they're up to 87 points. So Barrie's not catching them, and Burlington's not in action. In fact, Burlington's game is just getting going right now. So we'll bring you all the standings and stuff tomorrow before we start the game. For now, thank you for joining the live stream here. Final here is 2-0. I look forward to having Josh by my side tomorrow. Thanks for joining the live stream here at Joshua's Creek. We'll look forward to bringing you the action tomorrow afternoon starting at 2:30. Keep the faith, everybody. See you tomorrow.